was the only criterion for victory. I say even Hannibal can be denied victory. Don't outsource custodians. Don't fire our aides. Don't trample over people with the iron feet of oppression.
Your time is up, sir.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Michael Thursday. I'm a school bus driver and trainer. I've been in Collier County for 15 years. The last 6 years I've spent as a bus driver. I've had the opportunity to watch our children come up through the school classes, and I've been fortunate enough to drive them. I'm also, as I'm training drivers today and working with teachers and with parents, I'm seeing some things that are concerning to me. They're unhappy. The unhappiness that they're experiencing isn't only related to the economy, it's related to the things that are being done here within Collier County Public Schools. The school board has made some poor decisions. While we may not have liked some of those things that were done by Mr. Baker, we had a Mr. Baker that was there and available. Some of the things, Mr. Donovan, that you have alluded to, such as resignation, are areas that have shown us that you too are displeased with your own performance. I want to suggest that we have 250 assets. Collier County has 250 assets. They are not liabilities, they are assets. When you know the people that you're working with, they are assets. When you have an unknown, you have a liability. Liabilities become assets only through years of proving themselves. I would like to say that the comments that were made by Mr. Tunnell, he made the comment, creative and courageous. Let's be creative and courageous. We've been talking outsourcing. Let's talk insourcing. What does that mean? What does that mean to the custodians that are here? What would it be if we could take these people, we could say, look, there's a way for you to have a business and to be participants in a business and to help Collier County to be a much better place for our children. They're doing the job now. Let's give them the instruments and the tools that they need to do this on their own. They're capable, and I'd be willing to donate some of my time, and I think there are others. We're in a wealthy community. We're in a community that we have executives from businesses that are well capable of donating their time. SCORE themselves would be willing to participate. Let's talk about some creative way, as Mr. Thomas suggested, of making this possible. That's what I have to say. Thank you.
Good afternoon. My name is Michael Filler. I'm Associate Director of the Public Services Division of the International Brotherhood of Teamsters. The board's attorney properly noted this afternoon that there's a lot of emotion in this room. And it's clear to the parents and the students that's what the custodians bring to this school system. They bring their blood, their sweat, and their tears. And we cannot let that go. These people will not get a golden parachute from GCA. They will take a pay cut, have to increase costs for health insurance, and they will jeopardize their futures because they have no guarantee of employment. Because the contract that's before the board would permit the customer, meaning the school system, to eliminate any of these people without any due process whatsoever. So there's a great deal of jeopardy associated with what people think this group would be given by GCA. Moreover, you need to look at the back end of this deal. You know, after the 3-year period where you saw the fixed cost up on the board, there is that additional cost as Ms. View talked about. And it's tied to the CPI. And I believe if you did the math today, that increase would be $500,000. So between year 1 and 2, there's a $300,000 increase. Between years 2 and 3, $300,000 increase. And after that, that third year and beyond, it's at least $500,000, if not more. So the money will keep adding up down the road. So you might see a short-term gain, but a long-term cost. And we cannot let that happen. That's not the Collier way. Thank you.
Good evening. My name is Stephen Boyd. I'm not a CPA, a FAR CPA. I'm also a certified fraud examiner. I was employed by the Teamsters. We have looked at alternate proposals for financial resources that you could use. And I have copies of that if I could give them to you.
You can hand it to Ms. Reste and she'll pass it down.
We believe that if the system had a financial emergency, that it would declare that under the statute 447, at which time it would have to justify the emergency. You haven't declared a financial emergency. There's been some comments tonight about the Auditor General's recommendations. There are only 4 school districts in Florida that fail to meet their reserves under that requirement, and you're not one of them. Your system is in good financial shape. You had a ending fund balance of $29 million. You have other alternative financing recommendations that we have made that are in this proposal. We would just ask you to take the time and come and find the truth in what really is the issue here. You don't need to take this action tonight. Thank you.
Madam Chair, Randy Pines, Lyle Farmer, Anthony, can't read his name, Rebecca Davis.
Is that you, Sir, is that you, Anthony?
Yes,
Okay. All right, thank you.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for having me here again. I stand here once again addressing you. There are many alternatives to outsourcing the custodians or getting rid of the media specialists and clericals. There are many alternatives on the table. I stand here before all of you once again to offer to work collaboratively, to look through the alternatives, to not outsource the custodians or get rid of the media assistants or the clericals. That is not the answer. This is a cost-shifting move onto the community. The cost, just the healthcare cost alone in the emergency rooms, because the custodians will not be able to purchase the insurance. There are alternatives. We don't need to drive the wedge in this community that's been driven. It's not necessary. We came here in the beginning, jointly with the Federal Mediation and Conciliation Service, prepared to work collaboratively with the administration. Today, it hasn't happened. We offer alternatives of insurance. We offer alternatives. We bring our CPA to look at the budget and point out potential alternatives. But yet, it falls on deaf ears. We have tried everything that we can. There has been no joint management union committee meeting as directed by this board almost 3 months ago. It hasn't happened. Thank you very much.
In coming tonight, it appears that confusion seems to rule, and I do not desire to be part of confusion. But I understand your job is a hard one, and you have to make real tough decisions. The only thing I can ask you here tonight, because I'm standing for the custodians, is that whatever decision you make it with mercy, with tenderness, because we're talking about the spirit and soul of people. And these people desire and need their job. Plain and simple, just as you do. You were voted into this office by these same people. So you make your decisions with mercy. And understand that those dollar figures represent the spirit of the people. And when you tear down your people, you have nothing.
I didn't have any plans to speak, and I'm really scared to do it, but we had a story in kindergarten this morning, and our new reading series was excellent. It's perfect for today. It was called The Bundle of Sticks, and it told about a man who lived a long time ago, and he had 11 sons, and they were always arguing, and he got them all together, and he got a bundle of sticks, bound the sticks all together, and he asked each one of his sons to try to break the bundle, and they could not. And so he took the sticks apart and gave them to his sons, and his sons broke them right in half. And so he asked the sons, what do you suppose this means? And the sons got the message. And I hope we all get the message today that in strength, we can do anything. When we're together, we're strong. So let's not pit teachers against custodians, against clerical. Let's all stay together, all stay strong. Thank you.